Today, we're going to be talking about why you want to become your future self now. So, for this episode, we're actually going to use the example of starting a business. So, let's say that when you start working on your business, you're not actually working it in a way that feels good, that feels like you want a business, that feels like you're going to achieve your goal. So, what this might look like is a lot of avoiding. Maybe it looks like a lot of procrastinating. Maybe it looks like researching without actually taking any action. Maybe it looks like starting and then deciding that it's not working, so quitting, and then deciding you still want to do it, and then starting again, and then quitting, and then starting. And it can also include a lot of self doubt, a lot of discomfort, having to figure out a way to work while it feels so uncomfortable. But when we're able to become our future self now, I want you to imagine working like the person that already is successful at this, working like the person that already has a business, working like the person that already has this confidence, working like the person that already knows it's going to happen. When we're able to do that, we start to think, feel, and act like our future self. So when we're thinking that way, we feel so much better, and then we show up in a different way. We might show up more focused. We might show up more clear. There might be less discomfort, or we're showing up in a way that helps us move through the discomfort. We're not starting and stopping because we're not trying to figure out, like, is this going to work or is this not going to work? We're being the person that's decided that this is going to work, and this is how we're showing up to doing it. And then, of course, when we show up that way, we're more likely to get the results. So this is why we want to become our future self. One, we get to enjoy those future results now. So it's not something we have to wait for. The second reason is it actually helps us take the actions that we need to take to achieve the goal. So it feels better. We take the actions and we get to go ahead and enjoy those future results. This is definitely something that you can practice. You can start practicing becoming your future self. You just want to start to figure out, like, what does my future self think? How does my future self show up? How does my future self feel? And then you want to start practicing those things and tapping into that feeling. And if this is something you want to work with me on, then this is exactly one of the calls in my 12-week coaching program. We're going to be talking about, like, who is your future self? What is this person like? What does this look like? What does it feel like? How do you show up? And then we're going to be talking about, like, one, getting really clear on who that person is, tapping into that feeling on the call, and then actually going out there and figuring out what are the actions that this person takes and how can you start doing that now? How can you start creating this? And then what's really amazing about this is we're going to take this call and we're going to work on this. And then next week, when you come back to your next call, if you're like, okay, I tried this and it didn't work, or I tried this and it did work, we can troubleshoot that. We can talk about, okay, what might we need to try now? What got in the way? What feelings were maybe hard to sit with that made it hard to become your future self? And we can continue working on that throughout the program. And if you're interested in my one-on-one 12-week coaching program, then go to successbykayla.com to sign up for your free consult call, because on that call, we're going to see, is this program a great fit for you? And we're also going to be talking about where you are, where you want to be, and how do you get there. Go to successbykayla.com to sign up for that consult.